Welcome back, all you crafty people. Okay, so I wanted to go over one more time with you how we cover the buttons. And I think when I started out with this, I said put it on the actual chipboard. You know, it's this very lightweight chipboard. The cover off of a paper pack is what it is. And you do need 2 for each button. But I have found that it is better to put the glue on the fabric that you have cut so that you can wrap it around in the circle. Trying to keep your fingers out of it is best. Yeah, you know. So then you're going to just start pulling those little pieces that you have cut. I hope you guys can see this. Let me get you closer here. Okay. Just don't let me forget to put you back out. So we're pulling these as nice, as nice as we can. If you pull too hard, you're liable to just pull the little threads out of your piece. So don't pull too hard, but you want to snug it around on both sides of your circle. So you're going to snug it on this side, then you're going to grab this side and snug it. I hope you can see that. And you just keep continuing around. And I found that it is a lot easier if you let it get tacky. The Fabri-Tac works pretty fast. But if you're don't have the Fabri-Tac or using some other fabric type glue that maybe doesn't dry quite as fast, just let it sit on there for a moment and let it get tacky. Because then you're going to be much happier with it grabbing than, constantly having to go back and pull it around. If you have to go back with a pair of scissors because you didn't get the piece cut all the way up to the cardboard, the chipboard, then, by all means do that. And trying to separate them as you go around is great too, because that will just make it a nice round button. So I have quite a few. Let me pull you back out now. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and start decorating these. But I did want to just go over that with you one time. So I have some of these, which I thought these small ones would look kind of pretty on. This is just a die cut, and it is a little bit more on the flimsy side, so maybe I will put 2 of the back sides together. Let me get my finer tip for that. And this is just pink lace put over a white piece. So, maybe having some fun little piece like this around the outside of it will make it a little more interesting. But I wanted you to see that you can use all kinds of things to match whatever it is that you're working on, and that it will just look adorable. Oops. I think I've gotten everything. Let's just lay one on top of the other now. Sometimes easier said than done, right? Okay, now I need my, here we go. Let's see. Is everything lining up? Okay. So there's it all lined up. And yes, it does make a large button. So that will look very cute. But, you know, of course, we're not done yet. We're going to put our little buttonholes in here. Okay. And then let's see. What do I have in here in the pink line? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. So, this is a very, very light, light pink. So I'm wondering if I have, yeah, it looks like this is just at the very tip of the light pink. All right. So, we're going to push this through the hole. And take this end and push it through the hole. Everything from the back. Okay. Pull this through. And now I'm just going to tie a bow. You can do it, of course, you can do it with a fork if you'd like. I usually can tie fairly well. Get my big old fingers out of the way. Okay. And give this a little cut. Gotta have some better scissors than that. And then this would go, let's see, I think we could put it all the way on the back and glue it that way. Then you have a solid flat surface to glue down on the back. That's adorable. Adorable! Okay, I'm going to put glue on this. This is the bottom backing. So that when you go to glue down, you will just put your glue on the back of this. So let's get this centered. There we go. And then put that right down on top. Probably need to put some of our own glue on this side as well. I am using the Fabri-Tac for this. It's a little thicker glue as well, so I think needing for it to reach through everything. And of course you can do whatever else you want to do. This one I'm keeping simple, and it will probably go on a shabby chic card. Just a nice simple but very cute. Okay, so there's that one. And really the sky's the limit. So this looks like poinsettia leaves, flower. Taking the parts out that I don't want, you know, those plastic parts. I'm going to make it where the leaves are in the different areas. And then I have like this little button. And, you know, voila. But, of course, we can make it cuter than that. And let's go ahead. Now this one I already put the back on. I suggest you do everything you're going to do to it, then put the back on, so that you're not, you know, so everything is getting taken care of. You know, it's all getting covered up and that kind of thing. All right. So there I've made a little button. I don't need pink this time. Let's see, what do I have here? I have, let's see, do I have this in, oh no, it's in a very big thing, so I can't really bring it all out. Blue. Here's some green. I don't think I have any green in there I want. So where's my red? There's some red. Okay, so we can see this is just floss, this red one I have here. So I think I'll just take a bit of that because it's a good color. And again, I am all right. Let's get that in there correctly. And then there we go. Okay. And you know, these two are just going to be bows. The rest of them are not. So keep hanging out, guys, because I am going to show you some other things you can do. I just figured these two as bows would be good. It still gives you a different look, however. Let's use these. So this button is used in the center for your flower. So cute. Okay, so there's two. Now, we have one here that we can either use as kind of just a piece going in. You don't have to put the little holes in the center, or you can. You don't have to put anything on it. It's super cute. This one, however, I think needs something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I've made the holes. Let's see what we've got in here. Now I have I'm going to kind of work on these two at the same time, I think. So I have a musical horn that is super cute. And then a little piece of leafy green. I'm going to get you back closer again. Okay. So there's that so far. And let's see. So like that right there is adorable. Oops, sorry. I forgot I had you so close. Put that on there. That is adorable. I can't keep that on there without gluing it, but I think that's adorable. And that's perfect for on any kind of Christmas thing. Now, I have little buttons. Buttons on the buttons. And they make these, whoops. These are actually in the button department, and therefore cutting off the backs of buttons because they're flat on the bottom. And it does a great job on the plastic ones especially. But so I can put a little snowman. I hope I had this in screen. This is, you can see they're flat here. So they go right against the bottom of the butt. Sometimes you got to work it a little bit. But I have a snowman. Let's see what else I have in here. I have a little kit that a little piece that cuts out trees. So I'm going to put the Christmas tree and the snowman right there. Cute! I mean, that's just cute. That's just cute. Let's see, what else do I have? Let's see. So now this one is dictionary page. All right. How flippin' cute is that? And then you can go, okay, let's put a little piece of that on there. We can do, I don't need quite that much. Let's see. Come on. On this one, put a little bit of this going around the bottom. Put your snowman on there. Put your tree coming from behind. Can you see that yet? How cute is that? I got to get up here so I can see if you can see this. How cute is that? And then you can put a little string through and tie a little bow there if you want to, or just leave it. And it looks like a cute button. Just adorable. Then this one, let's see. So we can do this. What else do I have here? I've got a little leaf that goes around the outside of it. Maybe have this look like it's hanging down, or actually hang it from there. And I have a little bell that I can kind of put hanging off of there or something. Okay, so I mean, loads and loads and loads of possibilities. And then that one would jingle. So cute. Okay, so we got that one. This one, we could actually, let's see, I have a bead and a bell. Let's find some let's see, do I have some gold? Do I have any gold? I have that, but I don't think that will work. Okay. I know I have some gold, I just have to find it. Just have to find it. See this? Is that the right gold? That'll work. Oops. So again, this is just embossing. Embossing. This is just embroidery thread. Run that right up in there. So yes, we are running this up through. So yeah, not much of a difference, but we are also going to add some beads to it. So I'm not making a bow on this one. There we go. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have to get myself a nice cut on this. And push it right through. Try and do it dry. If you wet it, it actually, if you wet, now one thing you can do is take a little bit of Fabri-Tac on your fingers. You can do it with glue too. I just need a little bit of Fabri-Tac on my fingers. And twist. Now that will go, I'll cut that little end off. Now that will go right through there. Voila. I probably put way too much on there, but you know what I mean. And then we're just going to tie a knot and let it come all the way to the end. And I'm going to stick, before I tighten that knot, let me do this up here. Before I tighten that knot, I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac in there. And then tighten it. And that way I don't have to go through twice. I just ran it around once. You know, and then I've got this side, and I'm probably going to have to do the same thing because this is not going to stay together. Let's try that. Nope. All right. Let me move you back out so I can work closer. I like standing up for this. Sorry guys, you're getting full Monty on here. Okay, so I've got a little bit. Put this in and twirl it in the direction you need to twirl it until you get a nice clean edge to it. Make sure you let it dry and then run it through. Oops. Don't drop it! Don't drop it. Run it through. Gather. And then I'll show you what I mean by only going through once. So I take and put this around like you do to first tie a knot. Bring it down to close to the end. Actually, with this one, let's do it not around the bead. Come back to me. There we go. Let's move the bead off. And let's just... Now we are going to want to make sure this one doesn't let the bead drop. So we might have to run this one through twice. So there's once, and I would put... So I did that and put the glue in and then tightened. I'm going to need to do another knot because that one is just too small. So I'm going to flip it around again. And then let's hook it right to that knot. And this time I tightened it just a little too much. I just want to put a touch between the two knots, a touch of, and then tighten it down. Now I can cut off the gluey ends. And there we have a button. Now if you want to hook these around so that there is actually, but how cute is that? To hang off something, right? I love it. Okay, so you guys are getting the idea, I think. The smaller ones, you can actually, like this one I have a snowflake. Not, you know, it's not great, but it's cute. I can put a smaller one on there. Now, I don't particularly like those two together, but you know what I'm saying. You can actually put one of these on here and then have the little bell hanging off and just have your second little button right there. You can even put, so I'll get some holes in here. If I can get it in there properly. Boom. And boom. Okay. So there's that. And then what color would we want? I think red. So I'm going to get, oops, I'm dropping everything. I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this red. Or should I get that darker red? I think I'm going to get the darker red. The eyelash would look kind of cute on there, but that's a little wild. Trying to get that through the hole and stuff. I'm just not going to be working that hard. So let's take this piece, and you can see I'm leaving myself enough of the thread to be easy on myself to making the bows, because I don't want to. That one didn't work very well. Let's see, which way is that going? Grab a bit, stick it up through. There we go. Find a place where it is together. Stick it up. That I don't think caught all of it. Or did it? Okay, let's see. What did we lose here? I'm just going to pull that one out. We were just missing one. So I pulled it out. Okay, so now I'm just going to tie myself. I'm sorry if I was off screen. I'm going to tie myself a little knot. Now this one really might be easier with a small fork. But if you start off with big loops, that's why if you leave yourself a larger piece of string to work with, you will be able to do this much easier. Just keep working it, making it smaller. See, I've got 5 strands here, so I do have one strand that is acting up a little bit. Nope. 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 Trying to find the one strand. Just take your time. Okay, so it's none of those. There it is. Okay, so now that's a nice little bow. I could make it smaller. Little bit. Little bit. Pull. Little bit. Little bit. And then I'm going to cut some of this off. I'm going to, with my fine tip, go underneath and put a little bit of glue, and it will dry clear. So now I'm going to put this piece, I'm not backing it, I'm just going to put this piece on here, right down here. So that's adorable. So it's a button on a button on a button. And let's take another piece of that red, or no, I don't think that will work. So we're going to take another piece of that red. See if I can get it through here. Get most of it through. Okay, I used 2 strings because that's what went through. And then, oh, I'm losing all my fingernails, and I can't seem to okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up where I want it to sit. And I want it to kind of be 3-dimensional coming off of the plant. So I'm going to flip the plant, the sprig of whatever you call this stuff. And I'm tying it around. I'm going to knot it, so twice. And did I not hold? Yes, it held. Okay. And there's a little bit of give, which is fine. And so I'm going to cut these so I can keep them from showing. Oh, I guess I already cut it. Okay. Get all of this out of the way. Now I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on here. This is also great for if you had some words. So if you had just a little joy, you know, that would be so stinking cute. So I am going to, guys, I'm going to finish decorating all these, and then I will come back and do a picture of each one of them. But I wanted you to get the idea of what you could do. Just so stinking cute. And I still, you know, I think this is a little overkill. But how stinking cute is that? Oh, I love it. So, but I think a little word coming off of here would be perfect. Perfect. So I will come back and show you all of these, excuse me, after I've decorated them. Oh, I get the hiccups. All right, I love you guys. Back in a few. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you, I do have pictures of these. I don't know if they're in the front of the video or in the back, but I just finished making mine. So this is a simple button in the center. I poked the holes, but I didn't put anything through it, so it does have a little hole in it. This one, probably one of my favorites, and I just wrote joy. Of course, everybody can probably tell that. I do have 2 poked holes in it, so it is a button, and then I took one of the little buttons and put on there. Here is this one. And, you know, just as simple as it can be, but just very, very shabby chic. we have this one with the truck. I went ahead and poked 2 holes up here to do the ribbon, and then I put a tree through it, so it's like the tree is tied to the truck. It's kind of cute. I like it. But I did not put holes in here, but you can always go back and do that if you choose to. Now this is one where I have the little button with a hole, with the holes and a little bow through it. All right, and then I have this one, super simple, easy, quick, just to one little bell, and then a really sparkly bead. This one was kind of fun. This is the linen or burlap one, and I took one of the little buttons and put some red trim through there, and then glued the trees coming out the top of it. Thought that was kind of cute. Okay, and then this one was a picture of a snowflake on the material. And then I just ran some green thread through there and tied some knots, and I've got the red and green charm on there. Not charm, but bead. I don't need to get it very close. All right, and then this one, just super simple, quick, easy. The candy cane is glued down, and then the bow is glued onto the candy cane as well, but it is through holes. So, and then if I've got the backing on all of them, so they're going to be super easy to... Now this one, if you can see, I took a snow pen and put it around the little sign that said snow. And then of course I've got, this was a button, and then one of my trees. So it's super cute on that one. I love it. And then this one is just really sparkly and going to look great on something. Huh? I love it. So that is today's goodie pile, guys. Lots of fun. I hope you will make some of these. They're super fun and easy. And you may see these pop up throughout the rest of my Christmas stuff, just to decorate something. All right? I love you guys. Bye! Oh, and no little picture. I didn't screw up. I just didn't do a little picture. Toodles.